Okay, here we are in the Namibian desert. As you can see, there's not a lot about. And the desert can inspire some profound thinking, almost spiritual. But it can also bring out a slightly vicious in one, and I'm afraid it's had that effect on me, because I was thinking to myself, supposing I could lure dear old Fatty out here. Now, we can't say who Fatty is, but from his nickname we may infer that he's carrying a little excess flesh, to put it very mildly. And I call him a friend, and he calls me a friend, but I sometimes wonder if he understands what a friend is, because he has this nice little flat in Fulham. But he doesn't live in Fulham, he lives in another place, some considerable distance outside London, but he keeps this flat empty. It's been beautifully brought up to a very high spec, with all the mod cons, none of which are ever used. You won't cook in it. And he says to me, if I ask him, can I borrow it sometime, since he only uses it for probably 20 days of the year at the most. If I say to him, can I borrow it when I go to London, it would be very convenient for me. He says no, because you'll cook in the kitchen, you'll cut things on the lovely granite work surfaces that he's had put in, you'll turn on the gas or the electric hob or the induction hob or whatever it is he's managed to spend a great deal of money on, you'll step on the carpets in your shoes and you'll make a mark here and a scratch there, and that'll be £30,000 off the value of the apartment. And I think, oh dear, I think, what a horrible attitude. So, you know, a place which could be a nice little home for many cheery souls to pop in and cook and drink and make merry, is this sterile, unused asset which simply sits there accumulating wealth for dear old Fatty and serving very little other purpose other than an occasional convenience to himself. And he doesn't think there's anything wrong or sick about that. And I think, well, suppose I could lure him out here, and I'd walk along just ahead of him, the large bottle of water. We'd go miles from the road here. Not that much comes along it anyway, as you can probably guess. And I'd say, Fatty, you're flat in Fulham. Because he'd be very hot and tired and thirsty by then. Yes, what of it? And I'd say, well, you know, mind if I borrow it? And he'd say, no, you can't. You'll make a mark on the work surface, because we all know how easily granite marks. And I'd say, okay. And I'd walk on ahead of him with the big container of water. And as he became redder and sweatier and more desperate and gasping, I would say, Fatty, that flat in Fulham, are you sure I can't use it? And I'd just keep on ahead of him by some 10 or 20 yards. And I wonder if ultimately he'd say, oh, okay then. Of course, I'd have to make him promise to not go back on his word. But you look at this great landscape and you think, cool, what an opportunity, eh? So, if he's watching this and has any sense, he's not a stupid fellow. He will never accept an invitation from me to come to Namibia. Or, if he does, he's going to risk a scratch on his granite work surface. What could be worse? Thank you. I think I'll pop it up on YouTube when I find out how.
Eh?
I'll pop it up on YouTube. There's no names. I don't identify them, so nothing too much to complain about.